Dear viewers, our topic today is of ambition and exploration into human nature. Francis Bacon's essay of ambition explores the nature of ambition and its impact on individuals and society. Pros and cons of ambition. In this essay, Bacon examines both the positive and negative aspects of ambition. He recognizes ambition as a driving force that can lead to achievement and success. At the same time, Bacon also warns against its excesses, which can result in moral compromises and unethical behavior. What ambition is? Bacon starts by recognizing humanity's innate desire for advancement and recognition. He argues that ambition propels individuals towards excellence when it is guided by moral principles. In this context, he states, ambition is like choler and humor that makes men active, earnest, full of alacrity, and stirring, if not stopped. This quote likens ambitions to choler, a historical term for a bodily fluid associated with a hot-tempered disposition. It suggests that ambition, like this humor, can drive individuals to be active, enthusiastic, and energetic. However, if not restrained or controlled, it may lead to negative consequences. Dangers of unrestrained ambition. The essay delves into the dangers of unrestrained ambition, cautioning against the pursuit of power and success at any cost. Bacon observes that excessive ambition can cloud judgment and lead individuals to engage in deceitful and manipulative practices. So ambitious men, if they find the way open for their rising and still get forward, they are rather busy than dangerous. But if they be checked in their duties, they become secretly discontent and are best pleased when things go backward. This quote suggests that ambitious individuals tend to focus on their pursuits when they are provided opportunities for advancement and allowed to progress. Then they are not harmful. However, if someone tries to hinder their progress, they can become discontented. The phrase, best pleased when things go backward, implies that disgruntled subordinates may derive satisfaction or gain advantages when circumstances or situations deteriorate. Such situations create new opportunities for them to assert themselves. Psychological and social consequences of ambition. Bacon also explores the psychological and social consequences of ambition. He is of the view that if ambition is not allowed to move in a freewheeling way, it can breed discontent and competition among the individuals. But if it be stopped and cannot have its way, it becomes a dust and thereby malign and venomous. This quote describes that when ambition is completely halted or prevented from achieving its goals, it becomes a dust, a term suggesting a state of intense heat or burning. In this metaphorical sense, it implies that unfulfilled ambition can turn bitter, malign, and venomous. The analogy serves to establish that thwarted ambition can lead to resentment and embitter personal relations. Advantages of ambition. Ambitious people should be employed in emergency only. Secondly, they may be employed as scapegoats or shields to protect the king or person in authority. It will counteract their negative impact because they will focus more on the welfare of people than personal gain. Thirdly, they are blind to all dangers because they are motivated by high aspirations. Fourthly, they may be used to replace other ambitious persons, as Marco was used by Tiberius to replace Sejanus. Tiberius was the second emperor of Rome. He succeeded Augustus and wanted to execute Sejanus. Sejanus was a powerful Roman official and Praetorian Guard commander. The Praetorian Guard was a special military unit in ancient Rome, responsible for guarding the Roman emperor and the imperial household. Out of jealousy, Tiberius had Sejanus executed to maintain control in the political landscape. The strategies for checking ambitious people. Number 1. Preference for humble origin. It implies that individuals from humble origins are considered less dangerous than men of noble birth. Number 2. Use of the king's favorite. It implies that some favorite of the king may be employed to restrict the bad influence of his opponents. Number 3. Counterbalance ambition. One ambitious person may be counterbalanced by another, as explained earlier in the case of Marco replacing Sejanus. Bacon sees the execution of Sejanus as a successful stratagem. Number 4. Employment of individuals of low birth. It implies that some men of low birth may be employed to keep ambitious persons engaged all the time. It will remove the risk of losing the throne. Number 5. Alternating favors and frowns. It implies that the king should strategically vary between showing favor and disapproval. Kinds of ambition. In the first place, the desire to dominate in significant matters is less displeasing than meddling in trivial ones, as it hinders subordinates from working freely. Furthermore, the supporters of influential individuals represent a more detrimental ambition, as they are always prepared to align with superiors to seek favor. Last but not the least, seeking a prominent position among peers is commendable and beneficial, while the abhorrent ambition lies in attempting to dominate others completely. The noblest ambition. Bacon's recipe for public service and duty. Bacon's recipe for the noblest ambition is the desire to serve others, driven by a sense of self-sacrifice. Therefore, Bacon advocates the selection of ministers based on their devotion to duty rather than personal advancement, stating, "Generally, let princes and states choose such ministers as are more sensible of duty than of rising." This quote underscores the significance of appointing officials who prioritize their responsibilities over personal gain. In conclusion, Bacon's essay of ambition offers a thoughtful reflection on the complexities of ambition. On the one hand, he acknowledges the potential of human ambition for positive outcomes. On the other, he suggests that ambition can lead to destructive consequences if it is thwarted or frustrated. Bacon also approves of Machiavellian tactics for the protection and prolongation of hegemonial status. According to personality psychology, Machiavellianism is a personality trait marked by interpersonal manipulation, indifference to morality, lack of empathy, and a strategic focus on self-interest. Bacon implies that it is justifiable if a king gets somebody killed on the basis of mere suspicion for the sake of his throne. Bacon draws on historical examples to prove his point. Overall, the essay effectively explores the multifaceted nature of human ambition, highlighting its advantages and dangers. Thank you very much.